Hey, what's going on, everybody? Got another video here for you, and this is more of just an update, as the title will probably imply once I put it on. This is just an update as far as the collection on just the Brous blades for me goes. Recently would say within the last 2 weeks on one and with the last month on another, got the last two pieces I was kind of looking for to get up to date as far as my collection goes, and that would be this piece here, the Silent Soldier Flipper Blackout Edition, and then this piece here, which is the Division Flipper in the satin finish. And if you guys go all the way back to the beginning of the videos, I think the first one you ever saw was on this one, or both of them together. I forget if I did them together or not, but those were the first two that I got. And mainly what I kind of wanted to do, based on some other things I've collected in my life, mainly watches, looking over the watches I have, I'm happy with all of them, but going back, what I would have liked to have done is kind of focus maybe on one brand or one designer and got a lot of his stuff, as well as picking and choosing some high-end or neat stuff I was interested in as well off to the sides, but kind of have that nice set collection of just that one designer that I have most of what he does, or his collection of a certain type of things. So that's what I kind of did here with the Brous blades. So obviously Jason started off doing fixed blades and then got into the folders and flippers and has been skyrocketing since then. So what you see in front of you are the 4 current models he sells or carries or has done of folding or flipping knives. My understanding is by the end of the year he's going to have 2 more come out, the T4 and the Bionic. I'm not sure if those are exactly going to be the names for those or not. Those are both going to be flipping knives, and I think on the lower price side, pretty much less than any of these you see in front of you. Now what this is too is I've done videos on all of these in different models or different types I've gotten in as far as the finishes, but here you can see them all together. The other thing I wanted to show you is the case I have these in. If you watched a video I had a couple weeks back, I kind of showed one of my other cases that I have, the smaller black one. This was a larger one that I got that I think now has turned out it's too big, mainly because of the length on it. It just doesn't fit anywhere that easily. I either have to keep it on a table or on my couch upstairs in my office or something. You know, there's just not enough space for it. I'm going to close it. The only reason I started with it open is because there's a lot of glare in here. We're shooting in a different room, but there it is with the glass case on it, and you can kind of zoom down there. I have some towels on the table so we don't scratch it up. There's some hard edges on the bottom of this. So that's just a look at it, you know, closed. It's nice, it has latches on it and everything, but I just think in the end it turned out to be a little too big. But I did want something large because I knew I was going to be putting a lot of knives in here. You can see there's plenty of space. I can move things around. Once the other 2 models I pick up, once they come out, I can fit those in here easily. And at the time I didn't really realize how many knives I'm going to start buying, so kind of got on a roll from there. Also, guys, I apologize if the lighting isn't right in here or if my voice sounds far away. I'm having to do this video standing up because I had to put the camera so high on the tripod to get the whole picture in, because I wanted to kind of, you know, show the case and how it's displayed. And then also I'm doing this downstairs because there wasn't enough space in my office to fit this on my desk. So that's for that. But let's just run through these really quick. I'll show the 2 newest ones first. So you've seen obviously the regular stone, well, actually not the regular, this is actually a stonewash version of this knife. And then this is the newer one I got about a month or 2 ago, probably over 2 months ago now, I want to say, actually, because I have shown some videos. This is the Brous Blades Silent Soldier Flipper Blackout Edition liner lock. And I actually think this one is even faster than the first one I got. And you can see there is some, it seems like this one has more of a glossy look on the carbon fiber, where this blacked out one has a little bit rougher look. Not rougher, but you can see that it seems to be like a slight difference in them, which is cool. I like that there's a, you know, a change between the 2 of them. You know, same exact specs on these, but you can see here, sorry about the bump on that, the difference is there. This one is 318 of 500, and this one is actually, come on, don't focus far away, 3 of 500, and like I said, this one was done in the one-off stone wash finish, which you can't really tell as much on the blade. It is stone wash, but you can definitely tell as far as, you know, the back goes compared to how this one's done in the satin. So yeah, these are great, the Silent Soldiers. As I've said before, you know, I don't really EDC a lot of knives just because of the work that I do. I can't really do any of the large ones or big ones, but this is one I do because of the stone wash finish. You know, it's easy to fit in the pocket, nice and small, looks classy, pretty sleek stuff. You know, cut boxes open pretty easily with this. So those are the Silent Soldiers. The other one that I got was this one, Division Flipper in satin. And what's interesting is that he actually did this pocket clip in what looks like either a blasted or stone wash finish, even though the blade, as you can see, is that nice satin finish on here. And it's tough doing this standing up. I'm used to having a nice chair I could sit in. And also the lighting here is a little rough, but really nice satin finish on here. This one, you can see, is 79 of 500. I really like the satin. And the cool thing about Jason's stuff is, you know, obviously these are all Midtechs. He does do full customs. You can get things customized if you want. But, you know, you have that hand work done on these knives, and they really are some of the best flipping knives. And they each flip very differently. This thing, obviously, I mean, look at that. Super smooth. Let me just pan this out a little bit so I can work a little easier in here. There we go. And there is a difference between the Cerakoted, the black Cerakoted ones, and the satin ones. I want to say, for the most part, the non-coated blades flip a little bit faster, except for this one, and also have a little bit earlier lockup for the most part, except for this one. And we'll show you that. I think I've shown it in some other videos, but even having the same knife just in two different finishes, there is a difference. Now this one, I think, actually flips a little faster than this one, but this one is a little bit smoother even closing, and I'll show you what I mean. There's a nice little ping. It's almost like a golf ball hit shot when this thing opens. Ba-chink! And you can see how it just, you know, it does drop down really easily. But now this thing is just like a I don't want to say pendulum like I did with the RJ Martin, but it really does just drop like crazy. You know, and you can hear it when it's, I mean, look at that. Actually, it falls so easily, sometimes it'll bounce back up. But you can hear that slight difference in how they sound. I mean, look at that. That's crazy, you know, for such a big blade. Thought that was pretty cool, you know. So that's the update on those. So that was the newer one. And I'll just show these other ones. I know I've shown them before, but just so you can kind of see them all compared to each other. This is the triple threat folder. Very smooth. And I actually sent this one back to Jason because the thumb studs had become loose on it, along with a Silent Soldier that I sent back to him because of the detent was way too strong on it. And what he actually did was he kept that one and sent me this brand new one that he stonewashed one off as a total replacement. Awesome customer service. Emails responded to right away, and got this turned around in less than a week. Same thing with this. So I got this. I got 6 of these from Jason direct. So I got this one from Jason, this one from Jason, this one from Jason, this, and this. The only 2 I didn't were this one, because at the time, or really, I mean, going forward from whenever that was till now, he didn't have any more of these in the stonewash finish available on his site. They were only at dealers. So I got this from Blade Ops. They got this right out to me. Great customer service, and actually got a nice discount. It was some kind of like first time buyer something coupon. So I got like an additional, I want to say 15% off or something. And they only had this price listed at the same price Jason was selling them on his site. So that was pretty awesome. And like I said, I just wanted to have all his folders. So he actually, when I sent this in to get the thumb studs redone, he put a new clip on it. I didn't even ask him for that. I don't know why. It used to be silver, but now it's black. I don't know if he was just out of all the silver ones or why he needed replacement. Maybe just because he took it apart. And I think he did actually take it apart, not just to do the thumb studs, but the detent on this was pretty weak. Not pretty weak, but weak enough that, you know, you could, you know, whip it out pretty easily. But he actually tightened it up now, so you can see how it doesn't drop like the Divisions, but you can just see how smooth that is now, you know. Same consistentness all the way through. And you don't even see like a major click at the end. You know, just like that. I really think these triple thets are very comfortable. I know they didn't get the best reviews when they came out just because he had the Silent Soldier first, and that was just so, everyone loved it so much that his next thing was going to be tough to top that. But if you hold these, and you even have a little choil here, they really fit into the hand nicely. Reverse grip, I think, is super comfortable on these, especially how this is done here. Very nice. The stone washing, it's tough because it's a weird stone wash. You know, it really looks like the knife was beat up. It doesn't look like the ZT stone wash where it just almost gives it like just a nice dark gray appearance. This thing looks like it's polished and then just run through rocks, you know. So it's a take it or leave it thing. I just wanted to have each of his editions of each of the knives. And then this one I actually got from his limited custom section on his site. It actually wasn't listed anymore on the top sellers, so I don't know if this is a full hand custom or not. I had talked about that in the video I did on this one, but it really feels that way, mainly due to how ridiculously smooth it is that way opening. And then it does have a stronger detent on it. You can see how that drops in. The other thing too is how crazy early lockup it has. And we'll see if we can get this for you. So it's not locked yet. We'll see if we can keep that in focus. And then that's it. That's it locked. You know, I mean, that's 5% maybe on there. And look, that was a light lock on it, right? I didn't flick it or anything. Nothing. It's holding. Really good feeling. The only thing with this one is that it is off center. You can see how it's to one side, but you can see right through it. It's not touching or anything. And I honestly think I could, if I loosen this up, could actually, you know, maybe it's just a pivot on there. But I just love how it feels right now. Easy to, you know, one hand open and close. Can flick it out that way. You know, like this, nothing. But you can reverse throw it down, and just really nice. And once again, I like the Cerakote he did on these. You can see the grind lines on it with the right lights hitting it, and then you can see the grind obviously on the edge pretty nice. So really, if you guys can find these blackout ones, I really recommend them. Like I said, this might have been a full handmade one or not, so maybe it's not going to be the same for everybody, but it just feels really nice and just has a nice grip on it. I like the sound when it locks and everything too. So that's just my thoughts on those. Lastly, these are the reloaders. Everyone loves these, you know, great stuff. I've said this one kind of feels like a magnet, how it comes out, the way that it sucks it right in and makes that nice little clink sound. Feels great. Love this one. Love this, you know, design between him and Mikkel Williamson. The blackout one, it is a little slower. You know, you can see how it takes a little bit more time. You definitely have to think a little bit more when you flick it. And once again, I think that's just the Cerakote on here. But they're just neat stuff. I love the reverse with doing the black and the silver on the pocket clip. And the other thing too is with these, because these are the Gen 2 Silent Soldiers run that he did, you can see how he changed the clip on these. So they used to be tip down carry, now they're tip up carry. Deep pocket carry. I like deep pocket carry. I understand people still know you have a knife in your pocket, but I just don't like a ton of stuff sticking out. And these are easy enough to grab onto with this little cutout that he's done on here. It adds a little bit of grip, and you can grab them pretty easily. But that's, you know, that's working out pretty well on those. So I really like that as far as the clips go. And really all the clips are pretty similar if you look at them. I'll flip these all around so you can see. Same teardrop shape cut into these. Same little lift up at the back, at the bottom end. So, and a really good retention on these too. You know, they're going to stay in there. So you can see that. And then even on the Divisions, he kind of went with the, you know, the same thing if you look at the clips. These are a little bit wider gap on here, but I'll show you the blackout one. Same thing, you know, great retention on there. Put these little tiny lanyard hole at the end. I don't know what you're going to fit through there, but it's on there. So really pleased with the collection so far. Really looking forward to the Bionic, really. The T4, it's cool, I understand. It was a design that I think he and some other person worked on together, but I think the Bionic's going to be the perfect, another knife that I could EDC for my job because it's just, it looks slim. It's on the smaller end. I'm really enjoying the smaller size knives, and just something that I think I could keep. And it comes in a lot of different colors, so finally you can get something that's not black from Jason, that's a Midtech. He has done these in some different finishes as far as one-off editions. And just one more thing to kind of show you the speed on these. So this is obvious. These are all obviously bearing-assisted flippers, but this thing, I mean, you can't even see it swinging down. It's just like it's here, and it's out the front almost, it looks like. And to kind of give you a comparison on that, here's, and also give a shout out too, I got this in a giveaway from Blade Ops. This is the Kershaw Needs Work in the blue G10. It is an assisted knife, and they had a contest they ran on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube that you could just pretty much put I'm in on the comments, and you had a chance to win one of 3 knives for each giveaway, and then they had a grand prize. They actually gave away a Anthony Marfione Whale Shark Custom, a $900 knife, to somebody. So they gave away 20 of these, 20 Spydercos, and 20 SOGs, and then one grand prize winner got the Whale Shark thing. But I won this from the YouTube contest, or YouTube giveaway, and this is spring assisted. So there's a nice kick to this. This is about a 3-inch blade. I want to say the blade is a little less thick than the Brous. But you know, that's fast. That looks fast. But then you look at this, and I would say pretty much on par. We'll try to do these both from the stand-up position. I mean, that's pretty dead on. You know, I guess you have to go to slow-mo, and I'm no video editor, so I can't really do any 10 millisecond frames or anything, but you know, that just gives you an idea. This one just is so well done. Not that this one isn't, it just, there is a different feel, and that's something that's good about, you know, Midtechs, that you can actually get close to the same knife. You know, I just wanted both of the, you know, final run finishes that he did of each style, but you can have that slight different feel to each one. Like I said, this carbon fiber, slight different look to it. This one a little bit quicker out. This one might be a little bit smoother closing, not that that's not, but just that Cerakoting, that's a little bit of difference, a little bit different sound. But just thought you guys would like to see that, the update on all the Brous blades. Overall, very pleased with them. Hoping to get into those next 2 models that he has coming out, and we'll see where it goes from there. Probably have space for, you know, 2 more here. I got plenty of space. There's a lot of space down here up top that we can move stuff into, but just wanted to give you a look so you could see them each against each other. But all these guys, all these flip awesome, you know, and different feel to each one. And you know, even with these, you can, you know, swing them out through the, you know, the cutouts. So you have multiple, you know, multiple opening options if you wanted to. Even these, I think you can get, yeah, you know, fly out that way. Can't really do a thumb with this one. Yeah, there's no way to really get in there, but you can throw it out that way. But really nice satin finish he does. I hope he just keeps doing the satin finishes. This stone wash isn't bad, and I like the stone wash look on the back spacer and on the clip and everything. But I just think he does such an excellent satin finish, especially on this one and this one. That's just a good look on those. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll catch you later.